So, for those of you joining us on the recording, welcome. Welcome back for yet another week of MekHQ with the Billion Brigade. So, as you all know, I play with the most recent, essentially the most recent Nightly. I actually use the build straight out of IntelliJ in order to play. And ironically, last week, Ileani very specifically said, hey, you probably don't want to play with the Nightlies on stream. Bad things might happen. There are bugs. Be careful. Probably don't do that. And I went, cool. And now I'm just saying, hold my beer. Because why not? Let's go for it. Worst that'll happen is we'll break everything. But while we are waiting to finally load in, thank you so much to Seeker 10,000 for following the channel, and Wildfire 142A also thank you so much for joining the channel. Youngster, so how hyped are we for this upcoming base stuff? I am pumped. I am so excited. So between the base stuff as well as the planetary editor, and also throwing in MekBay now exporting mol files, it makes MekHQ, like those changes all combined together, makes MekHQ a true contender, or something that is very, very reasonable to use as a GMing tool and nothing but a GMing tool. So it's already a great tool to use for like running your own campaign and stuff like that. But it was challenging if you were doing a tabletop campaign and were using it for just management, because there was no way for you to keep track of the interstellar map. It was challenging to input everything from like a tabletop game to your like campaign in MekHQ. But honestly, now you just use MekBay to keep track of everything on the tabletop, and then that's it. That's all you have to do, and you're done. Because then you export the mol file, you import it in through MekHQ, and bada bee, bada boom, you're done. Okay, let's jump on over now. Kerpow! There we go. Well, also, last week, or 2 weeks ago now, I guess, I was struggling with finding where you put the preset for like setting the default distance for weapons. So when you go to MegaMek client options, it's under unit tooltips, unit display, and you scroll down a whole bunch. Default weapon sort order, range high to low. So this will automatically default what your sort order is, which I was struggle busing with. A good friend of mine. Well, so I mean, it's tough. I have a hard time feeling sympathy for that person's coworkers, I guess, because you have kids and it exists. Paternity leave exists to use, so use it. Spend your time with your family, because you never get that time back. Okay, so we were doing a whole bunch of refitting of things and stuff and whatnot, and I was thinking over the last week and a half, I was thinking about, this whole thing about how we have 5,100 tons of cargo and 304 tons of capacity. The vast majority of that is just this crap right here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sell a whole bunch of stuff for two reasons. Number one is to get a little bit of money, to raise some funds. Number two is so we're not paying $8 bajillion every time we want to jump someplace, because that is an absolute killer. All right, well, let's go ahead and go on through and see what all we want to sell. So we've got the Griffin 2C coming in. We've got a Griffin sitting here with large pulse laser. We can hold on to that. Weirdly enough, I like Vindicators. Yeah, Yeah. Well, so McGib, you can't mess it up too badly. Just make a backup of your save. Make a backup. That way you don't have to worry about it. And then remember, when you load in that first time, you're going to get that wizard, that little pop-up that comes up. Just click down to the veteran preset and then hit customize. It'll pull in all of your old settings. And if you're not sure about that or you don't know what I'm talking about, I do have a video on that on the YouTubes. And I literally just go through what that entire screen looks like and what happens. Don't talk to me like that. No. I don't mind Vindicators though. I mean, they're not great, but they're not terrible. I'm not sure that this one's worth it though. So we're gonna get rid of this one. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's see here. Let's just do mechs for right now. So I want to hold another Thunderbolt. We should have about enough. I don't like Panthers. Honestly, not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. Hold on to the Victor. I think we have enough Stalkers. We have enough Warhammers. I'll hold on to one extra one just for funsies. We'll hold on to a couple of the Phoenix Hawks for training purposes. Get rid of both of these Stalkers. Do I care about the Vulcan? Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Hold on to the Shadow Hawk. So let's sell these guys. Yeah. All right, let's look. So how many? So I've got 2 Phoenix Hawks left over. I've got 3 Riflemen just chilling right now, which are fine. Honestly, the only reason to hold on to Riflemen is for anti-air, and I've got Orions for that. So goodbye. Bye-bye, Riflemen. It's been nice knowing you. Okay. Do I care about the Merlins? Do they make quirks? They're easy to maintain. They're rugged. But they can... They're okay-ish. Okay-ish. Big on the ish. Quick draw. I think we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Let's see here. We can hold on to the catapult. Honestly, I just need to refit this catapult for a couple of things, I think. Crusader. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Crusader. Because we have a couple of them. McGib, I should mute you for saying such a thing. I would never get rid of my Orions. No. That's madness. Absolute madness. All right, well, we're up like 50 million C-bills from what we were at before. Got 2 Shadowhawks. Is it worth holding on to the Shadowhawks? I don't think so. They're okay training mechs, but meh, I've got other ones. Okay, we'll hold on to the extra Warhammer. Vulcan. Yeah, we'll hold on to the Vulcan. It's good for anti-infantry, and it's fast enough. Hold on to the Victor for right now. We really need to update the Victor to take double heat sinks. Thunderbolt. Hold on to our Phoenix Hawks. I think we get rid of the Hermes. Oh, so the other thing we're going to do, before I forget. Yeah, I mean, locusts are great for training. Care about the Griffins? Yes, I do care about the Griffins. Oh, I'm getting another one coming in, though. I think we ditch the 1N. Well, that got rid of 100 ton or 1,000 tons. Anyways, the other thing I was about to forget is MekHQ options. Here's what we're doing. TAC Ops, double blind. TAC Ops, sensor rules. TAC Ops, no double blind messages. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to try to pick up a clan contract. Yes, youngster, you heard that right. We're going to try to pick up a clan contract, and we're starting with double blind rules. Nothing could possibly go wrong. This is fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is not fine. We're going to finish refitting, though. But this might be painful. It may be the end of the Billion Brigade. I don't know. Because we all know that I'm actually not good at this game. All right, is there anything else that I can get rid of that I don't care about? Why do I have so many Phoenix Hawks? I kind of just want to get rid of all the Phoenix Hawks, man. So, how many Merlins? I don't need this many Merlins. I really don't. So let's sell this Merlin. The Lynx. Right. Do I care about the Banshee? No. We can get rid of the Banshee. Correct. Yeah, so you got it. Or you can use sensors to detect them or a couple other things. But yeah, should be great. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Enforcer. Got better mechs. Do you care about the Dervish? It's not bad. We'll hold on to it. One of the Grasshopper, Wasp, we'll hold on to. Let's go ahead and sell the Crusader. Right? Yeah. Sell the Crusader. Hold on to like one so we can refit it. Archer we'll hold on to because it's a freaking tank. Black Knight we'll hold on to. Centurion. I don't really care about the Centurion very much, honestly. Kind of. It's kind of improved targeting short. Be good for a bad pilot. I honestly hate the 5J Grasshopper, and I don't care about refitting it, so we're going to get rid of it. Lynx. Yeah, we'll keep it. Orion, we're keeping. Don't even talk to me about getting rid of it. We'll get rid of the Ostrock. You know, I did say that probably at one point that I would make an entire company of Phoenix Hawks. I still have a chance. This campaign is going to be going on for a hot minute. I am sure. I am confident there are more Phoenix Hawks to be had out there. Wasp, Thunderbolt. Hold on, how many Thunderbolts do I have? I have 2? Okay, this should be fine, I think. Phoenix Hawk 2Cs. Nah. Nah, we good. We good. I got 1 2C here. I think, honestly, I can just get rid of a couple of these bad boys. We're just going to do this. Yep, we do that, and then we're good. How many spares do I really need? This is the question. How many spares do I truly need? Okay, we'll stop there for right now, I guess. Yeah, definitely need more. I So Shadowhawks I love for like Succession Wars, but as soon as you get out of the Succession Wars, just they're not great. Now the Shadowhawk 2C is a whole different story. Like it's actually got decent armament, it's got heat sinks, it's got jump capacity. Life is good. It just doesn't have armor, which whatever. It's not any worse than anything else out there. Okay, I think we'll stop there for Meow. We're down to 400 or 4,000 tons of cargo as opposed to 5,100, so there's that. Yeah, probably do need to do more gooder, more betters. Is there anything that I needed to get here? So I've got plenty of recovery vehicles. Don't really care about the behemoth. Too slow. I think we're good on Vix. Tote's good on Vix. Let's go ahead and go forward a day. How long do we have? Oh, good. People are having babies. Isn't that nice? 12 million in new parts. SRM4 ammo. I don't need 6,000 shots of SRM4. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Let's rethink our life here. Stand by. Parts in use. In case you were also unaware, look at this. SRM. Oh my goodness. It's a search bar. Oh, that's so good. All right, so SRM4 is what I apparently am ordering 8 bajillion of. How about we just... why don't we just drop down to like 200%? I think that's reasonable. Especially since we can cross-deck. That's the right answer there, I think. 200% should be good. LRM, same thing. Definitely don't need to be ordering 1,000% anymore on anything. That's silliness. Oh, nope. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So McGib, that comes from more of like that's more of a legacy thing. So it used to be that everything did come in that capacity for, that's just how it was coded, because they needed, the LRM-20 needed to have LRM-20 ammo, the LRM-10 needed to have LRM-10 ammo. And then over time through development, they've realized, hey, like, why aren't we just using the same ammo for everything? But the problem is that not everybody plays that way, and so you're trying to make it work for everybody all at once. And it causes some challenges along the way. How much tonnage? I mean, do I have anything with an Ultra AC5? I don't think so. So all these things I have none of. Okay, why don't we do this? Sell. I don't care about a vehicle engine necessarily. Upper arm actuator for a 95 tonner. Nope. Ultra AC5, 775. Can I just do it like this? Let's go to the warehouse. In use. Hold on to the LRM. care about the... we'll do that. Hold on to those. Don't care about those. Don't care about those. Do I care about flak AC5? Yeah, I'll hold on to it for right now. Don't need any of that. I don't know if I care about LRM-20 Deadfires, honestly. Maybe one day, yes. I mean, so right now there is a campaign option that allows for cross-decking, so using like LRM-10 ammo for an LRM-20 and vice versa. It's just that you still have to have those individual ammo types, and then it just pulls the appropriate number. And then bada bee, bada boom, you're done. Who cares about fragmentation ammo on SRM2? Well, don't care about Flechette AC20, that's for sure. Don't care about our semi-guided. Don't have any battle armor left, but we'll keep our armor, I guess. Don't care about the Nurks for right now. Although I probably will eventually, but I'll just buy it again. Let's go through some of this. Ooh. Do I hold on to the 240XL? I think so. I think I'm just going to hold on to the 240XL. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Nice. Okay, cool. Down below 4,000 tons. We're in a better spot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, that is probably the better answer. Yeah, the new turrets, so the advanced turrets are rough. And even if you're using like battle armor, everything hurts a lot. I think I lost like an entire battle, out of an entire battle squad or a battle armor squad, I lost like 2 dudes taking a turret. And then they walked out of the turret and the other 2 dudes got killed. Thus was the end of my battle armor, which reminds me. I don't see any battle armor. Cool. Okay, we're going to be stuck waiting on a whole bunch of stuff. Why do I need that much? I don't think I need that much. Armor, parts in use, armor. Wow, how did I get all the clan ferrofibers? That's actually impressive. Okay, never mind, we're selling all of this. Where'd it go? 3.375 or 54? There we go. I think probably I can probably just do 50% on that. That should be okay. Good. How much longer to refit these last couple of things? So 25, 25, 24. Let's go to a new month. Yeah, I've got, so the, I'm still waiting on this. Hurry up. There we go. Whoops. Oh no. Sorry to everybody's ears. So I am just waiting on, like, I think it's a streak 6. All right, dude. Peace. Get out of here. Oh, did I remember turn on? Did I remember turn on temporary cruise? That's going to be the question next. Hold on. Campaign options. So for those of you out there who have not started or looked into using temporary cruise, if you are not a huge lover of managing like all 6 people for every single tank crew, and you're like, I wish there was an easier way. Well, you can thank Mr. Psycho Monkey over yonder for enacting temporary cruise, because holy goodness, all of that is amazing. For every vehicle, you need one named person. One. Just the one. Everybody else can be a temporary crew. They're a blob. And the only person that matters is the one person who's named. That's it. That's all. That's all you gotta do. So, with that, we are going to actually do... We are going to instill chaos and mayhem in everything. Hold on. Are these all ground? Yes. Prepare for chaos. Assign a unit. None. And then MekHQ has a heart attack, and it goes, oh no, that's not good. And then from there, my goodness, you guys have all of the experience. Just those. Yeah, that's the one. Should be. It should be. And just to make sure, that one. Okay, so all those dudes, great, good. All those dudes are privates. Ooh, no. You should very much not be a private anymore. You can get promoted as well, perhaps. Hold on. Have to fix my ranks. Stand by. I feel like I'm playing Mega Man right now with the music. Okay, good, good. SSLBF. There's that. And Kerpow. Good, 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 good. There we go. Corporal. Congratulations. Why are you a sergeant? Whatever. Good. There's all that. And all these dudes. Honestly, we do this. Quick train and Kerpow. Oh, really? Yeah, the first time we did, it was an absolute slaughter. It was heinous. In, like, a really good way, honestly, but it was... Oof. It hurt. You're all sergeants. You, congratulations. You are a staff sergeant, and you both are also staff sergeants. Cool. Now then, something I do have to find out about is Vix. Let's go ahead and get all of these bad boys fired up. Then from there, Demolisher is still 30 days out from its refit. Let's see. Pike support vehicle. Do I really care about you? I don't think so. So you can go away. Alright, so we'll go ahead and assign all of our Ultra Greens to our BMRVs and our HBMRVs. Oh, yeah. I mean, that does make sense. I think that, yeah, I think that it got modified after the last time I used it. And in all fairness, it's been a hot minute since I've done anything with it. Driver Ultra Green. This might take a minute. And yes, I know that there are faster ways to do this, but I'm going to be silly about it. Because what's more fun than playing Microsoft Excel simulator? Like there's nothing more fun. We all know it. If you don't believe me, fight me. Cool. And then the flatbed trucks, we can also assign our green drivers. Now to our HBRVs. We are going to be so overstaffed on vehicle personnel. It's not even going to be funny. I mean, I guess what I could do is start assigning only regular and up, and then just artificially inflate my unit XP, but I don't actually want to do that. I don't feel like it. The Behemoth, I actually don't like it very much, so we're going to get rid of it. Goodbye. Okay, bye. All right, our Brutus. Can I refit you? Like, can we put... I know what I want to do. So instead, here's what we're going to do. Brutus, customize, in the Mech Labs. Tech level, experimental. So the PPCs are 7 tons each. ERPPCs are how much again? $7 tons. So that means remove. Oh, yeah, I think that's what I did. I think I just dropped their cargo down. Give me 1 minute and I will pull one up. How about that? Okay, let's take a look at one of these bad boys really quick. So for one of these, we've got 2 lift hoists, and then, yeah, I dropped the cargo space down to 4 tons. So cargo capacity is used, but not very much. So the way that it works, I always end up getting this wrong, but when you're talking about carrying capacity, it's the weight of the vehicle, so 50 tons, plus cargo capacity, so 4, bringing you up to 54 tons. And then each lift hoist will increase the carrying capacity by 50%. So 54 tons times 0.5, or times 1.5 times 1.5. Yeah, that's all. That's everything you do. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is, Brutus. Let's look at this again, because the math and the math. So 75 equipment. We ditched the PPCs. Okay, that gets down to 49.5. And we need experimental equipment. So if we put both of our PPCs back on, huh? That doesn't make sense. But okay, we're gonna roll with it. Get rid of the SRM2s and let's do some more SRM6, perhaps. Oh, hey, what's up, Psych? Solid system gives all vehicles less than 95% of their weight. So, no, nothing should have changed. The cargo capacity hasn't changed at all, or the salvage system hasn't changed at all. Nobody's touched it. Okay. I will futz around with this one later because I don't understand what's happening here. Anyways, let's make Thor. We got all the other stuff here. We're stuck waiting on cockpits. Again, we're waiting on a Streak 6. We got cockpits. Oh, we can do all the things with the Wyvern, though. And maybe for the Crusader, mayhaps. So in the non-nightly, if you look at the Discord channel, Mishra has gone through it a couple of times. It works exactly like it is described in Cam Op Salvage. And it depends on the vehicle, what it appears to do. And so a lot of vehicles have about 20% more cargo capacity as compared to what their actual weight is. And so it looks like it increases by 20%, is what it ends up looking like. Go forward a day. Oh, I totally forgot to reassign the rest of my people in vehicles. Why didn't somebody remind me? Okay. All right, well, so our Brutus we can assign to Truckbus. Heavy Hover APC we can assign to one of our veterans. All of our APCs we can assign to our veterans. Yeah, so Sai is actually right on that one. I actually need to update my Cam Op Salvage video because I described it incorrectly in the video. It ends up being like close enough for government work that it doesn't matter very much. But when it comes to, you know, nerds are going to be nerds and going to go, well, actually, the rulebook says. And then you just, you know, want to ram your head into the ground a little bit. You know, knowing that I am also one of those nerds. Okay, Rhino. Absolutely. Assign driver, heroic, EU. Maxim, assign driver, elite. Give me another one. So they don't, or at least they shouldn't, make sure you're looking at the right fields as well, because that can matter. Okay, who has scouting? All right, Georgia Granzier. Veteran, Georgia Granzier. Sign driver. There we go. Cool, there we go. That, as they say, is that. Do I really need more Battletech recovery vehicles? Like, I have a lot. I mean, a lot. So one of these I was going to turn into a food truck. We'll keep the PPC, or the APC. Let's get rid of these bad boys. I can always get more. Alright, that is helpful. All right, what else do I have that's just like chilling? Mothballed. Nothing? Finally worked through my mothballed list. Alright, next up, infantry. Here we go. First of all of the... Oh, dear. Oh, my. Quick train. There we go. Also, I forgot to look. Interesting. Eclectic, I want to take a look at that. It's not that I don't believe you. It's just that I want to look. Let's see here. I was looking for... Should be in human resources. Personal information? No. Biography? No. Advancement, that's what it is. Abilities. I just remembered finding this a little bit ago. Experience awards. Skills. Oh, hold on. There it is. Filter Veterancy Award. So, Ilyani was nice enough to add a new checky box for us. So, if checked, when a character is awarded a Veterancy SPA, only those SPAs the character is eligible to purchase would be awarded. This reduces the likelihood of a character being issued an SPA irrelevant to their profession. So, less likely are you to end up with a mech tech who gets jumping jack or something like that. Not impossible, but less likely. You know, now that I finally went through and just did that. Did all of the upgrading. Okay, there we are. And now, all of you right here, right now. Assigned unit, none. Hangar, infantry. Let's unmothball these bad boys. Mass activate, there we go. Okay. All right, assign soldier. Let's do all of our veterans. Only one who I want to do my AC-10s, yeah. So we'll assign my heroic there. Assign fleet. To answer your question, I don't know what you mean by was I there for the tactics change. I have been very much not existing for the last few days for the most part, except from the hours of about 4 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning when I have the distinct pleasure to be yelled at by a small human. All right, Black Ink Company is not in a good spot right now, but that's fine. And let's see here. MG and rifle, you can both go to rear dead security. All of you can go to land formation, should be Charlie, India. Good. Advanced day. So now, the thing I do want to do is I don't want to just have like one soldier per whatever. I do want to have kind of like the NCOs assigned. So I want probably 4 NCOs per company. Assigned soldier, light, field gunners. MG. And some of these will end up being, not NCOs, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. They'll get experience and stuff and things. Thomas, so nice to see you. Welcome back. Oh. Well, I am always a fan of trying different and new things. Always. So, I mean, as an example, the advanced scouting changes that were made were very, very, very unpopular when they were rolled out. And honestly, I love advanced scouting. I love it. It creates a much more interesting and challenging game in a very good way. I think that when it rolled out, it needed a tiny bit more polishing, but what doesn't? And so now we're just in a good spot. Done with light scouts. Now to go to shoot. U4 need to go to a different one. Okay, there we go. Seeker, hey, what's up, man? Thank you so much for joining the stream. Also, thank you for following last week. Really appreciate it. Cool. Nice. On episode 21, you are slowly but surely getting caught up. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Well, I think that, so the happy medium for what Ileani was going for is also being added into the campaign options. I'll pull it up really quick here. So when you go to human resources, use sensible tactics modifier. When using commander or individual initiative bonus, a character has their tactics skill halved, rounded down when calculating their initiative modifier. This was implemented to help rebalance the tactics skill modifier in order to make a game more balanced without invalidating player progression, which I think makes a ton of sense. Tons and tons of sense. Yes, but plus 10 is a little ridiculous because no matter what, bad things happen. Rocks fall, everybody dies. Okay, I think we can cut down on how many soldiers we have. So, or do we just hold on to them and assign them to places to get experience? Maybe we just do that. We'll just assign them places and call it good. Also, if you are just joining us and you haven't noticed so far, I am slowly, very, very slowly adding new emotes to the channel. So feel free to use the whole 2 that we have. But there will be more. Have no fears. There will be more. Okay, cool. That'll give us some in reserve, and then we should be good on that front. Kerpow. Yeah, I also have never raised anybody's tactics skill high enough to really matter, but I'm also normally the kind of person who, like, my brain just, like, wanders away to different games after a very short period of time. And so I just never got around to, I don't know, doing the things. Hey, folks, we're at 175 million. Not too shabby. Let's look here. I didn't even look to see. Nope, no large vessels. Do we have any VIX that would be useful? Bandit hovercraft. That would actually be nice for scouting, potentially. Ooh, warrior attack helicopter would be nice for scouting as well. Ooh, adding a channel point reward system, having a character named after you. Ooh, yeah. I mean, hey, I am down for just about anything. Whoops. I am down for just about anything. Part of the challenge is always how do you manage things. Yeah, boop. Oops. Rest in peace, ears. Okay, let's just double check all of our T&E stuff. Make sure that we didn't mess anything up too badly. We've got Bravo Company, Scout Lance, Tango. Okay, good. We've got... Don't we have a ground recon as well? We do. Ooh, I need to make sure that all of those actually have scouting skills. So, all my APCs there. Tank, APCs, these 3. Unassigned non-techs, and 2 of the VIX. Let's take a look at aggregate. Anybody? Okay, so you 2 and you are already assigned. You're not assigned. And you're not assigned, so... Assign driver APC. Oops. Assign driver you. And then assign do you know if having multiple people with scouting in an infantry unit would have you benefit? Okay, so it depends on what settings you're using. So if you are using infantry to scout, infantry aren't going to generally do very well to scout anyways because they just don't move very fast. If you do not have the option for commander skills, it's like only commanders matter, then it uses the averaged skill of everybody within the unit. So if you have a vehicle, for example, that has a crew of 5 and you're not using temporary crews, there it is. So only commanders matter, vehicles, infantry, battle armor. So what this option does is it means that only the commander's skills are considered whenever you're doing any kind of a roll. So if you're doing a scouting role, it's only the commander skill that matters. If you're doing whatever, it's only the commander's role. But if you don't have that enabled, then it's the average skill of everybody within the unit. But especially with the option for temporary crews being in place now, which came into play in 50.12 and then was even further refined for 51.0. Just it makes using only commanders matter so much more beneficial, or it makes it a lot easier to focus on just those people. And so if you weren't aware, the temporary crew is now defaulted to on for at least your veteran preset with 51.0. But definitely take a look if it's not already on. Right, I think we're good there. I think we're in a good spot. I think we just need to let some of these other refits happen and then go from there. So let's go to a new month. One hour of doing admin, you know, always a good time. But we got 75 million C bills or so out of our 1 hour of admin, so I'll take it. And I think that when we go into the next contract, hopefully we'll be in a better spot. Yeah, until the clans get a hold of me, and then I'm going to be like, I'm going to be a chew toy in the mouth of a very, very excitable puppy. And it's not going to feel good. Okay, let's see who we lose. We lost it. No! Oh, womp womp. Okay, cool. That's fine. That is fine. What I need to do is I need to start raising the leadership on folks. All right, so the Rhino. Assign you. Maxim should be good. RB should be good. Sherpa should also be fine. Everybody else should be fine. And then for my mechs, the Archer had to restart. Of course it did. All right, the ON1K, we need to refit you, but we can start working on that now, and I don't have to wait for it. So refit. ON1 heck. There we go. Yeah, the veteran HR leaving is actually, that feels bad. Feels bad, man. But we still have enough HR capacity for now. All right, let's take a look-see here. Gross. Don't need any of those, I don't think. Unit market. I didn't see any large vessels. Nope. Any interesting mechs? Not really. Nothing too crazy. And then... No, hey, I only breached the one contract. It was the one. But let's go ahead and double check our reputation report here, because maybe I'm missing something. So transportation modifier, that tracks. Support rating. Okay, so we're good on admins. We're good on techs. We need a couple more vehicle techs. Technically, that shouldn't be too hard. So for all of these vehicle crew grounds, somebody in here, I'm sure, has mechanic skills. No? Wow. That blows. Okay, then. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. Looks great. I can mothball some of the mechs I'm not using. And I might end up selling a couple of them as well. Like the Wyvern. Why do I still have a Wyvern? Goodbye. I know I was holding on to these Phoenix Hawks, but I've got like 2 more. Oh no, I sold the ones I had up there. Black Knight. Do I care about that much? No. There we are. Much more betters. And now we're just waiting on cockpits, naturally. There we go. Okay, that is better. Crusader, we're waiting on things. Oh, actually, we're not waiting on things. Because I'm betting you have... Oh, no, we're waiting on the right arm. Okay. All right, what do you think? Because I think Victor, the very last thing here, refits. Do any of you have double heat sinks? You do. Medium pulses and an AC-10. Nah. Can't do anything with clan stuff. That's just the medium boat. But what's the point? Alright, we're going to customize a Victor, and then we'll get moving on the things and stuff. So, experimental, double heat sinks. Ah, that's already better. Okay, so I'm thinking ditch all of that stuff. So that gives us a little bit of extra breathing room. Let's increase our armor just a little bit, just a touch. Just a touch. Make us a little more survivable out there. Gonna drop. I drop one of those. So we ditch the medium lasers for medium pulse lasers. Medium pulses or ER mediums? Do I want the range? Ooh. I think we go ahead and do the range. The downside is, ooh, no, we do 2 ER large or 2 ER mediums and 2 medium pulses. Because then, damn, that doesn't work. That'll work. Yeah. Twin Ultra AC5s to replace the AC20. Come on, the whole point behind having a Victor is having the AC-20. That way it just jumps in and bashes you in the face with an AC-20. The range isn't any shorter than the AC-20. So if I'm in range for the AC-20, I'm in range for the medium pulse. Oh, wait. No, not quite. Whatever. It'll be close enough. It'll be fine. Maybe we go ahead. We'll take that off. We'll do that, and it'll be perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we can actually ditch a couple of heat sinks so that then we can do a little bit more. Here we go. Now this is actually a brute. So we'll drop you in, I don't know, right there. Do some ER mediums there. A couple ER mediums there, like that. And I think we're good. I think that's good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's keep the AC-20 so that we can jump in and cause problems for folks. We get a little bit of range with the ER mediums. We can actually not overheat by just breathing, and we have armor to be able to survive. So I think that we're in a good spot there. Let's go ahead and save this bad boy. And then 2 is a hanger. Customize. No. Customize. Refit. Victor Doc. Oof, gross. Gross. Go on a 7. Let's go ahead and package up some of these bad boys because I don't need them now. Really care about the dervish? I don't think so. Same thing with the centurion. I don't know why I still have it. All right, that is, I think, a pretty good spot to be. Let's go ahead and mothball those bad boys. I have not played Mech Warrior 5 Mercs. So Mercs was coming out, he's what, about 3 years old now? 2 years old? It was coming out as I was going into my chief year as a resident, and I was a lot busy during that time in my life. Gosh darn it, I keep hitting the wrong thing. There it is. Customize, refit. I didn't even look to see how much this would cost. 400,000. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do I have another person who can give me a 7 or better? I can get an 8. Which I guess will have to work. Okay. What are my thoughts on the additional rules TAC Ops introduces for infantry and vehicles? I actually don't know what you're talking about. Is it? It can't be that old. It can't be that old. Because I... Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking of MechWarrior 5 Clans. Yeah. MechWarrior 5 Clans came out like 4 years ago, right? 3 years ago? Somewhere in there. Okay, we're going to skip forward about 10 days. Okay, that's what it was. So yeah, I played MechWarrior 5. MechWarrior 5 Mercs. And it was pretty fun. I found it got a little repetitive, but I'd be willing to give it another shot sometime. The problem I run into is I have too many hobbies and not enough time. Oh, that's not good. Ruh-roh. Somebody died in an accident. Sad. All right. Contract market. Well, we got something against the Dracone's Combine. Independent, whoever that is. Objective Raid. The Third Lumina Networks, where we're doing some pirate hunting. Quarterly losses, pirate hunting, and Free Worlds League. That's my opinion of the loadout system. I am a dum-dum and don't know. Okay. All right, so we can either be potatoes and take a pirate hunting or wait until next month. I'm going to vote that we wait until next month and see if we can't take on some clans. I might have to relocate north a little bit further, but I really like to not do that. Now I have to look into these rules that you speak of. All right, let's go to the next month. On a side note, youngster, your Demolisher should be done, so you should get your Gauss cannons back. Congratulations. Now, try not to lose this tank. I feel like advancing time is taking a lot longer now. Maybe it's because I just need to restart my computer, or maybe it's that something is just eating resources. Okay, who do I lose this time? I lose a medic and a ground crew. Okay, fine, whatever. There we go. Oh, good. We got our Goblin support vehicle. There's a couple of drop ships, a couple of jump ships. There's some applicants. Some people are leaving for unspecified reasons, but whatever. They can kick rocks. Let's go ahead and do this. So personnel, active personnel. Let's see here. For all of these dudes, let's improve leadership as well. Which command skills? There we go. Now we got folks who can do the leadership things and whatnot. Life is good. Cool. There we go. Good. Let's look at that contract market. Wow, that is not ideal. Huh. Well, shoot. Actually, we are going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take all those bad boys out of the TONE. You assigned formation, clear formation assignment. There we go. Okay. Very good. Let's go forward. Uno Mas month. Oh, good. It's Me Appreciation Day. Isn't that wonderful? So right now, just kind of cycling through months, trying to get to contracts that aren't just pirate hunting. While, you know, continuing to hemorrhage personnel. Oh my goodness. I am tempted just to fly north and see what happens. Either I fly north and see what happens, or I just like take like one of these contracts and just go for it. Like a 12-month cadre duty. I think I do. I think I just have to go north. Okay, where are my hiring halls? I could just go to Kayed. How bad does that? That's 28 million. It could be a lot worse. Why don't we go ahead? We'll go ahead and spend the 28 million. And we're going to go to Cade. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Beacon Transit. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I have not. I have not fought the clans at all. Oh, good. The Griffin 2 got here. All right. So it will take us how long to get there? 61.62 days. Well, no, not 6,000 days. No, no, no. Don't do that. That would be sad. All right, 62 days, start advancement. Oh, I forgot about that. Who is not mothballed? All right, so all of you, we need to mothball. So if you're playing the most recent Nightly, there's a small bug that has a fix that's pending in the queue where units are not being maintained in transit for whatever reason. And it just has to do with the multi-planet stuff things. So there's a fix. It's going to be there. It'll be fixed by the time 51.01 comes out. But for right now, is broken. You most definitely have not missed me panicking against the clans. No, no, no. If you would like to watch me panic against the clans, you have arrived on the correct day. For that day is today. There we go. Okay, now you should be happier. Yes, good. Okay, so 61 days. I'm going to let this churn away for a minute. I'm going to step away, grab another soda. Probably because something got done getting refitted. So the MekHQ stuff looks super cool. It looks really cool. And the team has put in a ton of work on making that stuff happen. I haven't played with it a whole lot. I need to, because I need to put out a tutorial on it. But it's on my to-do list. I'm really excited about it. I'm super pumped about it. And that is another tool that, like, if you're doing a homebrewed campaign, you're not doing against the bot or anything like that, that can just add a lot to a campaign. Okay, what did I miss this time? Yep, searcher. go. All right, let's just go ahead and do 30 days. Start. And I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay. And here we go. Let's see the awards. Good. Deborah just expanded her lands. A baby boy weighing 3.4 kilograms arrived earlier today. No complications, just a lot of noise. Those are the deliveries you want. Morale up in the med bay. Morale's up in the med bay. Nice to see some smiles around here. That's great. Happy to see all this great MechWarrior 5 conversation going on. It's very nice, very nice. All right. Good deal. Hanger. Do I have anything else? No. No. And then we'll go ahead and advance another 30 days. So we'll get to Decayed. We'll wait for the next month. And then we'll see what we can find for contracts for me to hate myself. Youngster, I hope you're happy. I think that we can afford to inoculate everybody for 200,000 C-bills. Somehow, some way. Very good. Cool. There's all of that. And did we just miss the contract market by a day? Oh, no, we're good. There it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be working for the Lyran Alliance, whether we want to or not. So yes, we will be working for the Lyran Alliance, not the Free World League. So there's that. But we can go against Clan Wolf, the Draconis Combine, Clan Steel Viper, Draconis, the Enigma, or the Draconis. Yeah. Oofta. Oh no. I am so afraid. So very afraid. I mean, 100% battle loss compensation. That's not terrible. I think I would prefer doing the cadre duty, honestly. Yeah, definitely think I would prefer doing the cadre duty. On a side note, I mean, my profits have gone up a whole bunch by coming north, so there's that. Got that going for us, but holy cow. Okay, before I do that, let's just take a look at a couple of things. I am so very afraid. So very, very afraid. Okay, let's grab a couple of new mech busters because we'll need them. And then I think we're good there. Otherwise, okay. I'm so very afraid. But contract market. All right. So I think we're gonna do the Pandora cadre duty. We're gonna get hired on by the Lyran Alliance, going against Clan Wolf for cadre duty. We're going to be working with green people with horrendous equipment, going against elites with great equipment. We get 30% salvage, 60% battle loss compensation. And I'm panicking. And it's fine. Everything's fine. Good. We've reviewed the mission details, and it's our duty to inform you that the enemy force is well beyond your unit's current strength. Intelligence reports indicate overwhelming opposition, superior in numbers, firepower, and tactical advantage. Based on the available data, victory in this engagement seems highly improbable. Given the extreme risk and near certain loss, we have serious doubts about the likelihood of success. While we respect your resolve, we strongly urge you to reconsider. Engaging these forces could result in devastating losses to you and your unit. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. Lieutenant Brian McCall, please don't hate me. All right, accept. Hey, what's up, Zenith? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining, as always. Accept. Shouldn't have to rent anything. Well, so this time mostly just busy. I was busy with work, and then we just had our second kiddo about a week and a half ago. So took some time to spend it with the family, and then I had to finish out at work. And so now I get to spend time at home, be with my family, and do the things that I want to do for a little bit, which is pretty great. I'm a big fan, personally. Okay, is there anything that did not get mothballed? No. Great. I tried to say that last time, and it didn't work out for me. Did not work out. How many days until we get there? 98 days. Okay. That's all good, man. Yeah, I know they'll bid down, but I'm still terrified. All right, start advancement. Yeah, streamers blame chat. Chat blames streamers. Hey, look, another child. But yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine. But Zenith, I am slowly adding emotes to include your absolute favorite. Don't worry, we'll get different ones in there. We're gonna slowly work through them. So for anybody out there who wants any fancy emotes in the future, I will be adding more. Yes, 100%. But anybody who wants to see more fun emotes and wants to be able to use them, hit that little subscribe button. You know, gives me a couple of bucks. You get some cool emotes. Most people win, mostly Twitch, but that's okay. All right, good deal. Go ahead and mothball you for right now. Don't worry, we're gonna get the Lyrans and House Davion and all the other ones in there too. Have no fear. Of course. Slowly but surely. Well, I'm going to add more. I cannot promise there will be no green triangles with swords sticking out of them. Have fun uninstalling the internet. There will be more. Don't panic. Or do. Oh, that is a very apt song to have right when we arrive on planet. Hey, Sai, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Come on. Hurry up. Yeah, I actually really love this music. I kind of listen to it sometimes when I'm not streaming. I mean, Lao isn't the worst, so I do need to spend a little bit of time reading through the lore a little bit more. The amount of lore that some of y'all know is just absolutely insane. There we go. There's all that. We are one day from Pandora. Okay, advanced day. All right, I think we can spare 150,000 C-bills. Well, compared to when we started the stream today, we have doubled our funds. So we got that going for us. I mean, besides Lao being, you know, bad people, nothing. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Okay. Let's advance one day. Cool. We got our mash. We got everything all set up. We are good to go there. Field kitchens are ready. Good, good, good. Both of our victors are getting worked on, so those will be still working. Yes, 100% old school Nintendo games. Like I said, some of the songs make me think I'm playing Mega Man again. Oh, geez. 3 sectors. Okay, fine. Great. Grand. Let's go ahead and really quick like. So we've got our awesome Marauder, Kerensky, and Ostrak. I think we can... Well, the Ostrak, it would be nice if we could sub it out. Mech. There we go. Let's go ahead and activate these 2 bad boys. And then also, let's go ahead and get the Archer refit activated. That's fine. Who else do we have? Let's just make sure that we are super duper good to go. Get our Thunderbolts spun up. I don't want that Crusader. We'll take this Crusader. There we go. Beating up is a very strong term. I'm going to give it my best shot, and it's going to be great. Allegedly. Allegedly. Ooh, that's not good. There we go. Here we go. Okay, cool. Now then, the Ostrak, we can go ahead and ditch you from the TONE. Let's go ahead and grab our mech warriors. Asteroid, Bravo, Charlie. For all of you, let's go ahead and do quick train. Don't improve those. Cool. And then for these bad boys, quick train all of you. Where is... It's in admin skills training. So we're going to put you into Tango Lance. Where are you at? So from Asteroid, you're going to now go into a Tingle. Like that. For all of you, assign to unit none. Signs, pilot, mech, light, fire starter. Flee. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these other lights spun up. The Wasps and the Locust. Oh my goodness. I'm happy that somebody out there believes that I can smash clanners, because I am not among those people. Okay, how did my reputation skyrocket? Not that I'm sad about it at all, but... Oh, wait, hold on. You have to wait until Monday, and then I'll recalculate. Okay, assigned a unit as a pilot, light, Locust. And then... Wasp. Wasp. There we go. So all of you are already in Tango. Cool. Assign to Tango Lance. There we go. Then briefing room, assignments. So India Company will be auxiliary, which is fine. Conventional air will be auxiliary. Aerospace, auxiliary. Oop, auxiliary. How much do I need for cadre? I need 14 for cadre. Isn't that nice? So cadre, cadre, cadre. And cadre. Tango Lance can be training. That'll work. So why don't we just add add new unit. Pick one. Embedding. Voila. Good to go there. It's not that insane of a thing to do from what I'm told, allegedly, I guess. Okay, now then, with all that being said and done, so for Alpha Lands, you need to get into one of my ON1 hex. Actually, hold on. You should be a warrant 2 now. You should be a warrant 3. Should also be a warrant 3. Now warrant 4 is very good. Good. All right, then Bravo lands. Can't take the Victor. What do I have that can jump instead? I would love to get rid of the Cataphract. All right, what do I have for my heavies that can jump? Anything? Bueller. I don't think anything, actually. Bring him to the Grasshopper, I guess. That'd be fine. I could bring a Merlin. Where'd the other Merlin go? Did I sell the good Merlin? I might have sold the good Merlin. Oops. Got a little sell happy. Go ahead and activate one of the Merlins, and we can bring that along. I know. But I didn't want all the cargo. Jump jets on an Orion. Don't tempt me with a good time. Actually, I think there is a version of the Orion with jump jets. You assign pilot mech heavy Grasshopper. And then let's assign you to the Merlin. There we go. So we're actually going to remove you from the TOE completely. And then add Spooky. Just don't mess it up this time, Spooky. Cool. So Bravo Lance is good to go now. Jump jets on it. Awesome. I actually kind of needed jump jets on an awesome not very long ago. Krensky, Longbow, Warhammer, and I think that we need a Crusader in here as well. We have an officer, yes. All right, add the 3RS. Recon Lance, totes good. Don't have to worry about that. Asteroid, we've got the ON1K. We don't want that one. No, 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 no. All right, so for you, we are going to assign you to one of the Orions. You get one of the other ON1Ks, or one of the other ON Hex. Yes, I'll do that. What did I end up putting in here? Oh, the Crusader. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. True, if a Victor and a Mad 2C can jump, obviously. The personnel market is a great question. Not terrible, actually. Not terrible at all. So, got folks that we can hire. Actually, battle armor techs are around. Got some aircraft crew. Some good mechanics, man. Good mech tech. Go away. Good mech warrior. Holy cow. We'll just go ahead and recruit you, actually. And then, yeah. Cool. There's all that stuff. Okay, so all of our lances are set up, ready to go. Armor augments, the only thing we need to do here. Hangar, tank. Let's go ahead and spin up the mana cores. Let's spin up the goblin. Do we, though? Because we're not going to be doing any reinforcing. You should be a combat team. Formation type combat force. There we go. Why didn't you become a combat force? There we go. Do that, go forward one more day, and let's go ahead and deploy onto the area of operations. Deploy Tango, where you at? Tango, can confirm. Go ahead and hopefully get some training in for the folks. Huh. Oh, I think I remember seeing a bug about this. That these dudes are not getting trained up the way they're supposed to. That's okay. We're going to keep them there anyways. They'll be fine. So many jumpables, but so many things I don't have. Okay, there's all that. Nerva, really quick like. There you are. Can you increase? You can. There you go. You guys are not filling me with confidence right now. I was already terrified to do this. Absolutely terrified. And then what do? You start telling me about all these scary things they can do? No, don't do that. Okay, how is my cargo already up to all that? I just got it down to like 3,800 tons, and now we're back up to 50. We're over what I was at before. Ugh. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Oh, don't worry. I am so afraid. So very afraid. How are we doing on maintenance? All of that is staying good. We're improving some qualities here. That's all great. Okay, cool. This is good. This is good. The victors have 20-some days. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Happy winter holidays. Huh, it didn't even ask me about a batchel. That's interesting. Unless I just missed it. How do OmniMechs work in campaigns, since one of their big benefits is the modular weapons? You're asking really great questions. Again, I actually don't know. So my experience with anything from, after the Succession Wars is very, very limited, because up until I started streaming, I didn't play anything in the Clan Invasion or beyond. So my first time playing anything with Clan Tech or anything was when I started streaming. But yeah, I think that just they're more configurable and it is a lot faster. It's a big one. Okay, well. I see. Okay then. Well. Let's go ahead and advance a day here, or two. That's annoying. Oh, good. They're dominating. Isn't that great? No, I don't care about a vedette. Good, good. All this is fine. Okay, so picket line breakthrough. Now we have to deploy somebody to do something. Might as well start off with Alpha Lance. Right? Alpha Lance. Yep, might as well. All right, here we go. The enemy has established a picket line to screen their front, but a successful breakthrough will force them to redeploy reserves and grant us a stronger strategic position. Your mission is to breach their defenses and reach the opposite edge of the engagement zone with at least 50% of your forces intact. Expect light screening forces supported by a rapid response element. The enemy will attempt to slow your advance while preparing a counterattack. Speed and decisive strikes and maintaining momentum will be key in breaking through before they can reinforce. As you will be pushing into enemy territory, you'll be unable to secure the battlefield following the engagement. Any salvage or wreckage left behind will be lost, so prioritize survival and mission success. Womp womp. We don't control the battlefield, so we can't, which is the true tragedy right now. I would love to snag one. I would love to. It would bring me so much joy and happiness, but we also only get 30% salvage, so no matter what, we would be crying to ourselves right now because that's how this works. Trust me, I want them. I want them so badly, but I can't have them, and it hurts me. Well, probably going to use these dudes as a as my cannon fodder. 100% salvage. Is that a clan contract or a inner sphere contract? It's a 9-month contract, so maybe I'll get like a single mech at some point in time. But yeah, I'm definitely sending all of my trainees forward as cannon fodder so that they can soak up the Ultra AC-20. Not, you know, me. I'm too pretty to eat an AC-20. I mean, 100% salvage on a clan contract is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I could have gotten 100% salvage on a contract against pirates. You should be able to see them. I mean, that's fair, but at least they're in your repair bay. Yes, the true cleaner aliases. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Oh no! I'm out of range by a single hex. I should have looked closer. It feels bad, man. It feels so bad. Alright, well... Alright, let's shoot at Gumball. Why? Why do you carry fragmentation? What's the point? No, I should have looked before I, started unloading everything. But you have 182 armor. You have 230. Okay. Yes, we made the right choice. And it's just reach the other side. Go that way. Got it. Cool. Well, that's nice. Well, the slinger hits power with a large pulse laser into the right torso. Our Vulcan misses. Miss. Our Kerensky against the Thor hits with a Gauss rifle into the left torso. It's down to 7 armor there, which is pretty fantastic. Our Marauder against the Thor. Miss. More missing. Everybody misses for the most part, except for those other ones. That's kind of better. Oh no. Oh, that's really not good. Well, that's sad. Glasses are not supposed to do that. Not a glasses doctor or anything, but that's not good. Okay, well. Yeah, this one won't be too bad. They kind of bid literally everything away. Fire intensifies is right. Just forward. Go forward. I just started reading John Ringo's series of Oh god, what's the series called? Oh, his Legacy of the Aldenata series, which, you know, it's a like military space opera series that was written back in the late 70s, early 80s, I want to say, maybe the mid 80s, and it shows. But it's pretty good otherwise. Pretty entertaining, but essentially everything is just like go straight forward into all of the shooting, and if you survive, you didn't die. Congratulations. Opinions on Gundam, like Gundam. I feel like I'm making you very, very sad today because I haven't watched Gundam in probably 25 years, maybe 20 to 25 years. And so I really enjoyed it back when I watched it and appreciated it. But, well, okay, there you go. Great. But I mean, it's Stompy Stompy robots. Who doesn't love Stompy Stompy robots? That's not good. I did not know that there was an entire manga about building Gundam model kits. Leave it to the Japanese? Oh, nice. So the Marauder puts PPC into the Summoner's head. It's down to 2 internal structure, and that pilot takes a hit. Then LB-10X goes into the center torso, down to 17 armor. Grasshopper misses. Thor against the Vulcan hits with a Streak 6, hitting the right leg, left arm, left torso, left arm, and left arm. Phoenix Hawk against the Thor hits the left torso with a large laser. It's down to 14 internal structure. The Kerensky hits with the Gauss rifle into the right arm, does 15 to the right arm, down to 2 armor. Vulcan hits with a medium laser against the Summoner, center torso. The Mad Cat hits the Phoenix Hawk with a large pulse in the right arm. The Summoner took 40 damage, needs a 6, rolls a 7. Stays standing. I feel like I need elevation here. Maybe not, though. No, I think I do. There is an option for that. If you go to... Oh, man. View... Is that a view board? Game options. There we go. So you can access it through game options within MekHQ or within MegaMek, or if you're in MekHQ, you go to MegaMek options, and it should be flamers per Battletech manual. So if checked, flamers deal both heat and damage. from the Battletech manual, page 99. Otherwise, you have the option to choose heat or damage. Ta-da! You can 100% add your fire starters back in, and then you can completely murder every piece of infantry that you ever see, because that's what fire starters do. You are correct, but it's not my grasshopper, so I'm kind of okay with it. And by kind of okay with it, I mean I'm super 110% okay with it. What's our gravity? Our gravity is normal. Great. Which means we do this. This. Thought on Alm? 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 I don't know what that is, so I have no thoughts. My thoughts are confusion. Womp womp. All right. Oh, lambs. Lambs confuse me a lot. I don't use them. I'm happy there are people in this world who understand those things. I am not one of them. Aerospace in general, it hurts my head. It's all good. Once you explained what you meant, then totally made sense. Totes made sense. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, no, don't bother firing the AC2. That doesn't make sense. There we go. Who knows, maybe we get lucky with another headshot. Well, the Grasshopper failed. The Mad Cat did not fail. Put a God's Rifle into the Phoenix Hawk's right torso, a large pulse into the left arm, small pulse laser into the right torso, and hit with some LRMs, doing a total of 10 to the center torso. Sad day. I would kind of agree with McGib. I mean, lambs, from my understanding, are kind of like the worst of both the worlds, because you sacrifice a lot in the way of them being a mech, and then you sacrifice a lot in the way of them being an aerospace fighter, so that you can have something that can exist in both places. From conceptually, I can understand the benefit of lambs, especially in terms of initial invasion, because you launch a lamb, it enters through an atmosphere, lands, and immediately goes into being a mech, where it can have ground superiority. But even that doesn't make a ton of sense, because you would want air superiority to go with your mechs, and you can have assault dropships where you can disembark your mechs fast enough that it just doesn't matter. The Grasshopper stays standing. Phoenix Hawk stays standing. That's interesting. How much damage did you take? So 15, 25, 25, 35. Oh, just barely missed it. Okay. And if you want to use lambs for that purpose, then that's wonderful. I typically use things like fast hover vehicles, VTOLs, things like that for my scouts. McGib, it's science fiction. Emphasis on the fiction. When it comes to lambs, just ignore physics. It doesn't exist. Ironically, the name of the song is We Were Meant to Run. We were meant to run just like straight through. Do I risk it? Yeah, I risk it. Because if you kick him in the head, he's dead. Miss, miss, miss. And the Grasshopper falls, and the Vulcan falls, and all of the sadness. So much sadness. Hey, he tried to kick me too. You don't believe me? He tried to kick me too. So there's a setting that you can make where clan pilots won't do physical attacks. Like there's ineligible from doing it. I think it's... Where is it? Can't remember where it is. It might be... No physical attacks for the clans. Right there. Yeah. So, it's okay. It's fine. So, from a lore perspective, the clans viewed physical combat as not the mark of a true warrior. And a true warrior would be able to utilize their mech and their weapons to kill their enemies. Yes. Oh, is there? I don't think I knew that. Ooh. Just give me your back, huh? Well, yeah, because they started getting their butts kicked and, like, literally getting kicked. And then they're like, well, fine then. We're going to go all out. Good job. You got up. Womp womp. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Things are good. We'll skip. I kind of want to shoot straight into the back of the Timberwolf. Yeah, I think that's a better option, actually. There we go. It'd be nice if my 3 really good pilots were not just, like, stuck on the other half of the map where they can't see anything. And the Summoner hits the Grasshopper with its UAC 20. Destroying all the armor on the right torso. Also hits with the Streak 6, hitting the center torso, left leg, center torso, right torso, critting on a couple of heat sinks in the left arm. Yes, they do. So they were specifically counted in this. So Grasshopper, Griffin, Phoenix Hawk, Vulcan, as well as 50% of Alpha Lance. Yeah. Yeah. You'll notice how I am just sending the lamb in for the slaughter. MekHQ hits the Grasshopper in the center torso with the Gauss rifle, and large pulse into the left arm, small pulse into the right arm. The SRM-4 hits, doing some to the center torso, left arm, and some more LRMs hit, doing damage to both legs. Our Marauder puts PPC into the center torso rear, critting on the center torso, PPC into the right torso rear, and then miss with the LV-10X, unfortunately. But down to internal structure on both of those. Griffin misses, Vulcan, medium laser into the left torso of the Summoner, and a machine gun into the center torso. Grasshopper hits with a large laser into the left arm, missed with everything else. The Grasshopper took 60 damage, needs a 9, rolls a 7. And the MekHQ took 20 damage, needs a 4, rolls a 6. Yeah. It is supposed to be a runaway mission, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. So far, none of my mechs have taken damage. Well, no, sorry. The Marauder took, like, a hit from something. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little toasty. 10 out of 10 do not recommend for a friend. He's totally fine. Look, the little circle is just red. It's fine. This little grasshopper is totally good. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's a professional. Or something. That's what they told me. He has armor in places. There we go. So the Awesome and the other Orion should be in a place where they can shoot at them next round. I mean, sure. Yes. Except when we were, doing cadre and observer roles, I mean, we were not supposed to be directly involved in A fighting regardless. So yes, we were going to tell them, go that way. And then when it becomes obvious that, oh, I have to do something, otherwise I die, yes, then you do the things afterwards. No, you know what? I am giving them an opportunity for glory, and that is exactly how I am going to spin that at the bar. Also, dead people cannot complain. At least not to me. They might complain a lot, but I don't hear about it. Well, the Marauder finally took a little bit of damage, took a large pulse to the left leg, and then takes some LRMs as well, but they're doing fine. The Vulcan misses. Our Marauder hits the Summoner with PPC to the right leg, PPC to the right arm, critting on the shoulders down to 3 internal structure, but we'll miss that LB-10X. The Griffin hit with a medium laser into the right leg against the Summoner. The Summoner is just doing work with that UAC-20. Hitting the right leg and doing more things, and I mean, the Grasshopper is still standing. Well, not standing, but alive. Well, the Marauder took 20 damage, stays standing. Grasshopper took 20 damage, needs a 7, rolls a 4, falls down, takes a little bit more damage. And then the Summoner also took 20 damage, but stays standing. Here's the hoping. Hold on, I have questions. Yeah, I guess you'd be able to see the legs. That's fine. Yeah, the Grasshopper is having a really rough time. He's trying. He is trying so hard. but he's just in it for the cookies. We told him that if he just hugged the summoner for a while, that we would give him a cookie afterwards. So he's going for the cookie. It's fine. Nobody said what condition he had to be in when he got back. So, there's that. But he got up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh. I mean, in fairness, this summoner has got to be just looking at this grasshopper going, why are you not dead? The summoner has 2 shots of UAC 20 left. I think it started with, what, 8? This dude. You know, even if this poor little grasshopper, holy it can jump? I didn't even realize the summoner was capable of jumping. That dude is gonna be hot. Like, he was already carrying 8 heat, then he jumps. What, 6 hexes? Dude is gonna be toasty. Because I'm betting he's also going to unload with the UAC 20 plus whatever else. You throw a small pulse, a large pulse, a UAC 20, and jumping 6 hexes, it gets hot. Oh, oh man, here we go. Might as well get warm. Oh, right. Got it. Vulcan's a badass. What are you talking about? He's fine. All right, well, the Griffin hits with a large laser against the head of the Timberwolf. That doesn't feel good for him. Medium laser against the center torso. Medium in the center torso. Grasshopper against the Thor. Hits with the medium laser, taking off the right arm. Then the Mad Cat. Oh, ow. Hits with Gauss rifle against the Marauder's right torso. Large pulse into the right torso. We're down to 1 armor. Then the LRM's hitting the left arm and center torso. That was less than ideal, but we aren't to our internal structure yet. The Vulcan hits the flamer to the left leg. The Awesome hits with a single PPC into the right leg of the Thor. Critting on a jump jet is down to 13 internal structure. The OM1 Heck misses with everything, naturally. Our Marauder against the Thor hits with the PPC and then hits with a medium laser, and that's it. The Summoner, oh no. Oh, that was not ideal. Hits with the UAC-20 into the left torso of the Marauder. And then hits with the Streak 6, punching through the left torso. Ugh. Not great. Phoenix Hawk hits with a large laser against the Mad Cat's right leg, medium laser into the left arm, medium laser into the left torso rear, machine gun left torso rear, and a machine gun to the right torso rear. So our Marauder took 40 damage, needs a 5, rolls at 2. Falls to the rear, does 5 to the right torso rear, 3 to the center torso rear, and power takes a hit. True. Should be out of UAC 20. The Summoner also took 20 damage, needs 5, rolls a 4. Falls to the left side, does 12, 7 damage to the left leg, critting on the upper leg. The pilot avoids damage. The Mad Cat took 40 damage to stay standing. Yeah, UAC 20 is out of ammo. Well, we're going to have to spend some time repairing that Marauder, and hopefully power didn't get like a super bad hit. So that's going to blow if he has like a compound fracture or something like that. With a single hit, it shouldn't be like a severed limb or anything along those lines, hopefully. All right, so the Mad Cat gets kicked. Mad Cat then kicks. Vulcan misses. The Vulcan stays standing. Phoenix Hawk stays standing. Griffin stays standing. Mad Cat stays standing. Oh my goodness. Everybody stays standing. Well, the Thor's at 15 heat. But the pilot takes another hit. Stays conscious. Okay. Well, the Summoner stayed down, which is a good thing. Yeah, the summoner is toast. Finally. Now I just have to deal with the Mad Cat. I mean, the nice thing is I'm not worrying about salvage, so... Yeah, literally toast. It might be actually on fire right now. Just a casual 15 heat carried over. No big deal. I mean, in fairness, it was almost worth the gambit. Almost. Because my Marauder is not looking great. Okay, well, the Vulcan hits with the AC2 against the Thor into the left arm. The Grasshopper puts the large laser into the left arm, as well as medium laser into the right arm. The Thor tried to shoot and missed. Griffin hits the Summoner in the right arm with the large laser, which then goes into the right torso. Ah, good. PPC goes through the head of the Summoner, destroying the Summoner. Then the Mad Cat hits the Grasshopper with a large pulse. That's less than ideal. Oh no, poor Grasshopper. It exploded. Grasshopper, go boom. Then the Phoenix Hawk against the Mad Cat hits the large laser into the left arm. Kaboom. I mean, he got so close. So very close. Did he at least survive? He did. He survived. Ah, good. We kicked off the head of the Timberwolf. This is fine. Everything is fine. There we go. You know what the really depressing thing is? Both of those mechs are 100% salvageable. It's fine. I'm only a lot depressed right now. Totally a success. I just had to use an entire lance as cannon fodder. No big deal. Enemy controls the field. As sad as it makes me. It's fine. We obviously made it to the north with everything except for the Grasshopper. All right, let's see how bad the damage is. Heart trauma. He has heart trauma. That's... could be worse. Could be better, but could be worse. All right. Oh, I'm sure that they could, if it wasn't against the rules. Anyways, I think we're going to call it there for the night. thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I am going to be trying to stream on Sunday because I don't think anybody else streams on Sunday. It's kind of getting a little crowded. Try not to stream on days where other people stream as well. So I'm going to try to stream on Sunday and then stream again on Tuesday is going to be the goal. But I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of the night. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already followed the stream, then please go ahead and follow the stream. If you are feeling incredibly generous, you can hit that little subscribe button. And then you're welcome, Zenith. I know that you like it. If you're watching this later on YouTube, if you want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel there, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, I hope to catch you all again this Sunday. And take care. Have a wonderful rest of the night. We'll catch you later, and we'll try to raid somebody random yet again. Thank you all. Thanks.